All right, number 9, you probably know that elephants were used in warfare over the ages, but what about war pigs?
Oh.
They were mostly used as a countermeasure against those elephants. This is pretty crazy and more than a little inhumane. Greek military writers have accounts from 250 BCE in which pigs were slathered with coal tar and oil and then set on fire. Pigs were then driven toward the enemy's war elephants, and elephants then bolted in terror from the flames. Squealing pigs, I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Those fleeing elephants would then trample lots of their own soldiers to death.
Wow.
After that, some generals made sure that the soldiers in charge of the elephants kept some swine around those guys so that they weren't spooked by squealing pigs.
It's a different time.
Wow, I guess.
Yeah, 250.
All right, number 8, this probably isn't much of a surprise, but there is data to back it up. Getting out in nature improves creativity. The nonprofit Public Library of Science published a study by researchers from the universities of Kansas and Utah. 56 adults were split into 8 hiking groups for about 4 days. All the participants were prohibited from using any electronic technology during the item. Then they measured the hikers on higher order cognitive production after their sustained exposure to nature. They found that all the participants in all the groups increased their performance on creativity and problem-solving tasks by a full 50%.
Wow.
The results show there's a cognitive advantage to getting out in nature, but they also say this could all be the result of being without devices for a few days. You know, so.
Yeah, you never know. All right, number 7, beginning in 1915 and up until 1926, a mystery illness swept the globe. Victims fell into a deep sleep, and when they woke up, they had symptoms similar to Parkinson's disease. For the children who had it, most of them became delinquents because they were irritable and irrational and really impulsive. 500,000 people died or became trapped in their bodies. It's called encephalitis lethargica, and it's believed to be a viral infection largely related to the flu epidemic of 1918, but scientists never pinned down the exact cause.
Oh, jeez, that's horrifying.
It is horrifying, but I did a great job
did.
pronouncing that word.
Encephalitis
lethargica.
Number 6 from the website Soft and Cozy or livecozy.com. Here are some terms from the past for making whoopee. And we have a little explanation for each one. First one, give a girl a green gown.
All right, what is that?
This refers to lying down with a maiden in the green grass. It dates back to the 1300s. The next one, grope for trout in a peculiar river. This one's from Shakespeare's play, Measure for Measure. I don't have to tell you that. It's used to describe someone's actions that are foolish or difficult to understand, and I guess people appropriated it for something different.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Groping for trout in... And this one, riding St. George.
Sure.
This one comes from the 1800s, and we'll just say it has something to do with dragons.
Dragons, all right.
We couldn't get too deep into
it.
Yeah,
that's not
vague.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, here's a new song that just came out. It's a duet, and you might not have realized that this actor can really sing. Oh, boy.
Practice on my sense, never gonna let me win. Under everything, just another human being. Yeah, I don't wanna hurt. There's so much in this world to make me bleed. Did I say that I need you? Did I say that I want you?
Well,
Who are these fellas?
Russell Crowe, he's the original Gladiator.
All right.
He's with Italian singer and musician Zucchero for Nacari,
Oh, yeah.
who's sold over 60 million records around the world, and he's done duets with tons of people over the years. Sting, Pavarotti, Elton John. This is a cover of Just Breathe by Pearl Jam.
Oh.
I don't know. Russell Crowe, I remember him from the Les Mis movie. He
Yeah.
wasn't he Javert? Or what, with the guy hunting? Javert? He he was the weak link. I hate to say it. I love the movie.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
the movie, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Even auto-tuning, you can,
it was.
you know.
I love Russell Crowe, but I don't think
Tried really hard,
he
okay?
did. But it's
Yeah.
not his strength. I don't think he leads with singing.
So
But
he
you know, what do I know?
sucked is what you're trying to say. All right, that's fair enough. Number 4, sloths. They're slow moving, but they're also amazing creatures. From the moment they're born, they can lift their entire body weight with just one of their arms. They have 30% less muscle mass than similarly sized mammals, and they're 3 times stronger than humans. And get this, they only go number 2 1 day a week. They come down from their trees, they dig a hole, and they do their deed. And then they go back, and a week later, they do it all over again.
How slow they even are just moving
gotta
their
plan ahead,
heads.
yeah.
I mean, they're just slow.
Boy, look at the bugs on them. That looks awful.
Yeah, boy. All right.
All right, number 3, Thomas Jefferson, founding father, primary drafter of the Declaration of Independence, third president. His contributions to the chief principles of American democracy are vast, and it turns out he wanted the official motto of the United States to be, rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. The motto was rejected, so he used it on his own seal. Later, those words were inscribed on a 1,200-pound wheel of cheese that was gifted to Thomas Jefferson.
All right, number 2, the Great Molasses Flood, a.k.a. the Boston Molasses Disaster. Never heard of it.
No.
It was January 15th, 1919. A massive storage tank filled with 2.3 million gallons of molasses burst, sending a massive wave of molasses into the streets of Boston at 35 miles an hour. 21 people were killed, 100 others injured. Decades later, on hot summer days, locals said they could still smell molasses in the air. Do you remember this, Larry?
I'm not that old.
Were you taught about this in Boston?
No, not really.
And you don't smell molasses on the streets of Boston
No,
when you're
you
walking around?
have lots of smells, but molasses, I would wish we could smell molasses.
Yeah, that'd be a nice one.
Wow.
All right, number 1, the current weather is the perfect time to get out there for a walk. And we want to revisit this video to help you get started. If you don't know how to walk, you can learn with the help from Sally Struthers and her video. And just like the last time, there's a guy in here named David who shows up, and you don't want to be distracted by his shorts. I'm sure you won't find yourself staring at David's shorts, but here's the video. Fitness walking with Sally
Daily
Struthers.
walks reduce the risk of heart attack.
It also reduces the risk of fat attack in those areas all of us women have to be so concerned with, right, Doc?
Right, Sally.
Hi, I'm David Balboa. A little later in the tape, I'm going to teach you my method of fitness walking. But first,
Hey, Dave, enough shop talk. Let's walk.
Sally, I haven't finished
Oh, I
yet.
guess I should have said we'll walk while you talk.
One of the advantages of fitness walking is doing it with friends who like to talk. It makes it like a social event.
Yeah,
Right.
Come on, let's
Oh, jeez, I don't know if I want to see
Check
David
your
walk.
pulse at least
do.
once a
Oh,
week
don't
for
put
the
your leg
first
up,
3
David,
months.
on the bench.
Come on, David.
How about a lesson in pulse taking?
Anytime, Sally.
Oh, boy.
Doc, my pulse is 96
I
beats
bet
per
it
minute.
is.
Relax, Sally. Your pulse is just coming down from your target zone.
Oh,
You haven't yet hit your resting pulse.
thank goodness. I thought I was an unfit person. Figure 8
What
is
an
a good
actress.
hip stretcher.
Here we go. He's back. The show's getting interesting again now.
Not a straight line. Instead of pumping your arms, roll them in little circles
Roll 'em.
like a cat loosening up.
Let's see
David's
David.
going to break down his
Oh,
technique for
don't.
fitness walking.
Oh, David.
It's working for him.
It takes your body about 2 weeks to adjust to a new level of exercise.
Increase the time and distance of your walk at your own rate.
And if you miss a day of your fitness walk, don't be hard on yourself.
Come on.
There you go.
Oh, man.
What a treat. That's David.
Oh, David. Where's he now?
That's
David.
a 9 at 9.
Wonder if he's still walking.
Be careful with shorts.